So for money, you will do anything.
It's very
you will
simple.
clear anyone. Yes,
It's very simple. You have an option to go abroad and do flight training, come back, convert your license. If you know some politician, if you know a DGCA official, your license will get converted. Or the other option is you receive training in India, just pay the money, because schools in India, they will fill up your logbooks, they'll get you the license.
That's a shame. That's an absolute shame.
What are you trying to prove? Or where is this country going?
I have my point. We have been running this tape.
Well, I want to just, yes, Mr. Sharma, after that I'll come. Yes. Mr. Sharma, please first. I'll come to you, Captain Dhillon, after that. This is a huge scam. I'll give it time. But Mr. Sharma first.
Arnab, when I hear people say that, flying schools in India will fill up your logbook and you will get your license, is the implication here there that all of us here are crooks?
I have not said that.
Today,
I have said, but there are crooks. There are crooks. But I will say it. I will say it since you asked the question.
More than 30 crores.
Everyone's not a crook, but there are some crooks. Tell me which single crook has been caught so far.
That's exactly it. Now today, that's the point I'm making, that you need to identify the wrong guys. Repeatedly, even earlier when DGCA was wanting to do a quality
and who will find that out? No, who will find? Mr. Sharma, who will find out these crooks? Those who allowed them to flower for the last so many years, they will today turn a new leaf and say today we'll stop growing crooks. We'll identify crooks.
Mr. Sharma, Mr. Sharma,
but
you have a lot of faith.
One quick question to you, Mr. Sharma. You have a flight school in India.
Yeah.
Probably the fees for your flight training is between 20 lakhs to 25 lakhs. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
and you say that they have to give 5 exams to get their commercial license. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I do not say that. DGCA requisition is
okay. That's a part of your syllabus. That's a part of your syllabus. Is that right?
Correct.
So
Correct.
you tell the people that you have to give 5 exams. You have to spend between 20 and 25 lakhs. It will take about 2 years, and you will get a commercial pilot license in India. Is that right?
1 year at my place.
Okay, 1 year in your school. Is that right? And then at the same time,
can I just ask Mr.
No, just one quick question. Just one quick question. At the same time, the candidate who wishes to receive training in your school has an option to go to America or go to Australia or go to Canada in 6 months in 18 lakhs instead of 20 to 25 lakhs in just 18 lakhs, 6 months instead of 1 year.
Are you hard selling your school?
No.
Are you hard selling your own school?
No. What I'm trying to ask you is, how do you convince these candidates to receive training in your school? It's as simple as that.
So you are saying, so 1 minute. Our guest here has made an insinuation. Our guest here has made
quality.
Our guest here has made an insinuation.
Can we talk about quality?
No, our guest here has made an insinuation which I want to put out. Are you saying that these schools in India exist because they have a straightforward quid pro quo?
Exactly.
Pay money, have connection, get clearance, get license, become pilot. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Because it's a common sense.
Arnab, may I answer that question?
Sure.
Mr. Sharma answers first.
Okay. Now, first and foremost, you have to.
I have one question as a pilot.
Okay, go ahead.
May I answer the first question before it gets lost?
Mr. Sharma first and then Captain Dhillon. Yes. Mr. Sharma first.
Okay. Sir, for this you need to give me 2 minutes. Let me educate you on how these things work.
We have no time.
Now, when somebody tells me that in the US they can get a license for 18 lakhs, I'm sure there are other panelists here who are who are associated with airline. They know the difference. I can talk about my own organization. We fly brand new 172 glass cockpit aircraft. We have 9 of them at our place.
Yeah,
the person who goes to America to fly gets a quote of 18 lakhs in which he gets to fly Cessna 152s which stop production.
1 minute, sir.
Mr. Sharma, let's not market our schools. Let's not market. We are not marketing our schools.
Okay.
No.
We are talking about quality here.
We are talking about quality. So you are saying
quality.
Okay.
Can I have a word? To US or to Philippines.
Just one minute.
1 minute. Captain Dhillon comes in. Yes, Captain Dhillon. Yes.
Hey, Arnab.
Yeah. I am the active pilot in this panel, and you're flying every day. I'm an examiner and instructor. Okay. From the flying school, I would like to have one question. What is the failure rate that you have? When you go for a driving school, when a driving license, people fail. how many people, and that's the quality we are talking about. What's the quality of the people coming out?
Mr. Dhillon.
Look at the failure rate.
Let me give you some statistics here, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, the ground school that we do, the DGCA stipulation is of 350 hours of ground school that we have to give a child before he appears for the CPL exam. We give more than 550 hours because ours is a resident program for a year. And as far as the flying is concerned, I would welcome you to make a visit to my place.
No, that was not the question.
No, that is not the question, Mr. Sharma. Mr. Sharma, we are not
running a 30-second
Mr. Sharma
for free.
About the quality of the
No, Mr. Sharma.
No, you are trying to market
1 minute,
your own.
1 minute, Mr. Sharma. You have not answered the question,
Exactly.
and I want to put the focus back on the issue.
Yes.
1 minute. I want to put the focus back on the issue. Captain Gopinath, I'm coming to you with the focus on this. What are we talking about here? Have we forgotten the scam? Let me say it once again. And please, Mr. Sharma, do not plug your business on this show.
Yes, exactly.
I will not let you. No, 1 minute, Mr. Sharma. With all respect to you, with all respect to you,
I have strong
so that's all.
objection for
One minute. You have an objection, so do I. Don't plug your business on the news.
yes,
I won't allow it. No, 1 second. Question is this:
Don't try to market your
1 minute,
your
gentlemen.
ABS.
1 minute. Captain Gopinath, airlines cut deals, and then they dole jobs to dubious pilots as favors to politicians and babus. That's the story. That story has been proven. Now what should we do? That's the story.
And make sure that, yes, it is an excellent
Captain
story.
Gopinath.
It's gone for a while.
Let Captain Gopinath speak.
Interrupt. Hold on. Let me speak. Like Suhail said, and also Mr. Ajay Prasad, and I think we have to be very clear. There are obviously people who have cheated, who have taken money, either from the DGCA or from the airline management or for the pilot itself. I think we should very swiftly make examples out of them and have a quick special court and put them behind bars if they are found guilty. And parallelly, obviously you've got schools which are good and schools which are bad. Our rules are very complicated, but we can get away. In the West, the rules are simpler, but it's very difficult to sort of, get away with influence and those kind of things. So I'm saying we should bring in systemic changes. Like Suhail said, very clearly said, let us bring systemic changes because not everybody is bad, not everybody is corrupt. But obviously there is a lot of scope for corruption and people have been corrupt. The schools have been corrupt, airlines have been corrupt, and the DGCA definitely is involved. So let us very quickly take action, firm action, whosoever it is guilty,
Captain
and then
Gopinath,
bring in systemic changes.
just one quick point to your point. You said we should arrest all these people who are taking bribes or who are making the work smooth for people who want to pay bribes. For how long will you do that? Because the policies are designed in such a way that
in your country, you are not going to go to America to solve your problems.
No. I am with you.
We're going to solve it ourselves.
Exactly. So what I'm trying to say is tomorrow.
Is our country.
What's the use?
And I know, for example,
Captain,
it is possible to bring in systemic changes.
I'm telling you, Captain Gopinath,
by bringing in
I believe what you believe, and I would want what you want, that there should be systemic changes.
And we are
tomorrow morning begins a new day when 100,000 to 300,000 Indians will fly on airlines in which cockpits there will be fake pilots. I can't wait for systemic changes. I need a solution tomorrow.
Arnab,
what is the solution tomorrow? Is there no solution tomorrow? Are we to live with this?
No,
Achha, excuse me.
1 minute.
You can't have a solution tomorrow, but obviously I don't think you had to be scared in the manner in which you're scared. Any training pilot in any airline will
But
tell
that is a fact.
That regardless of what that pilot is, that the pilot does not become a captain, he's a co-pilot. Before he becomes even a co-pilot,
but that's not reassuring.
Pass a type rating. After he passes the type rating,
it's like saying
he has to be a co-pilot.
It's like saying
for a long period of time with a captain who is an experienced captain.
No, it's like
and
saying
wherever you have found.
No, Captain Gopinath, that's
Once
like
again, you have to move swiftly and make an example.
No, I don't know if
make an example.
I want to go to Suhail. No, question here is, so that's like saying that the driver you hired, he's got a fake license, he cannot drive, but you know what? He has sat by the side of somebody who has a real license, and therefore please trust him and don't be worried tomorrow if you and your family meet a fatal accident. You know, so this is not reassuring for somebody who takes an airline. Is it reassuring, Sohail?
Can I?
Yes, Sohail. Sohail.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Can I say one thing? Parliament is in session, or I think tomorrow is the last day, if I'm not wrong. These guys will not discuss serious matters. They'll be throwing olives at each other. The reality is, other than the Supreme Court of India, every institution which is supposed to regulate this country has failed. The only solution is to take this matter to the Supreme Court and say that lives of innocent Indians are being endangered. This is a legal form of terrorism, if I can call it that. You need to create examples. You need to do it through the domain and within the domain of India's legal system, but you need to create fast-track courts. People who are playing with public safety need to be punished. It may be happening on our trains, on our public transport. It's happening in our airlines. We need to create a process by way of which people can be demonstrably punished. Parallelly, the DGCA needs to be cleansed. The racket, Arnab, is very clear. The owners don't give a damn about the airlines.
They don't.
Beyond a point as far as licensing is concerned.
Exactly.
They're all a cozy club. Unless you break that cozy club, you will always be the victim. You know, Bernard Shaw said, when whales fight, shrimps are eaten. We are the shrimps.
My question to Captain Passy is this. Captain Passy, as per the documents we have on June...
Not Captain Passy.
Not Captain Passy. I wish there was Captain Passy to answer the questions. Captain Dhillon, as per my information on June 19th, 2008 at 10 o'clock in the morning, you wrote a mail to this man, Captain Passy, whose daughter, who's the top DGC official, saying that, sir, we have sacked your daughter, and this is the reason why we sacked.
Yes,
I find it interesting that you were with SpiceJet then when you did this. I find it interesting that within weeks you left SpiceJet. What happened?
No, I left in December.
Yeah. So what happened? Why did you leave within 5 months of sacking this or informing this DGC official that the daughter was being sacked?
No. I can assure you that there was no connection whatsoever between the two.
Okay.
And I left. I got an opportunity in Oman Air, 4 years in SpiceJet.
Okay.
But while you're talking on it, you see there are safety issues which we really have to address. And being a pilot, I've been at the receiving end. Last night will tell you about the same thing. And how many pilots today are happy with the way the DGCA is working? The licensing of DGCA.
None of them.
The laws that we have in the DGCA.
On behalf of Captain Dhillon,
clean that up.
Captain Dhillon, on behalf of 5,000 unemployed pilots in India, I tell you that none of the pilots are satisfied with the DGCA policies.
Okay. No, 1 minute, one question. 1 minute, I have to say something. I say that every one of us are talking about DGCA, incompetency, corrupt officers are there, everything is happening in DGCA. But I have not heard in last 4 days of time any of the action has been taken about any of the DGCA's officers.
You are arresting. You're arresting.
That's right.
You're arresting pilots who have submitted forged mark sheets.
But this is my point.
Why don't you arrest the officers of DGCA who issued the license? You have arrested 6 pilots in India who submitted forged mark sheets. Have you arrested a single officer of DGCA?
I hope the civil aviation minister is watching.
No,
this.
civil aviation minister is doing nothing about this.
Okay, 1 second. Yes, Captain Dhillon, quickly.
Let's be honest. This has been going on for a long time. It's not new. And it's time that some action was taken against all the officials, anybody connected with this kind of a problem.
Absolutely. I totally take your point on that. See, as I said, I want to wrap up by just saying one point. We have much more that we have on this story and much more coming up. And if it is the determined approach of the ministry not to act against the top babus in the DGCA because they're holding on to their jobs, then mark our words, there is much more to come. In the expose on Times Now on India's most dangerous scam. Yes, it's a shame. Thank you for watching the News Hour tonight. I'll see you again tomorrow, same time. Good night and goodbye.